Hello creative friends, this is Joy. So I decided to do an art journal page in my Dino Weekly Media Journal, and as you can see here, this is a craft page, and I decided to use these Dilution Dialogue stencils. So I have this one stencil that has these large flowers, and I decided that I wanted to use a Sharpie pen to trace around and kind of do a doodle inside of them. But my doodle ended up being more like a scribble. Apparently, I don't know how to doodle. But, you know, it is what it is, and I was fine with the way they were looking, so I just continued to, you know, do it this way to add some of these flowers to this page. And my idea when I started was I was going to like potentially, cover the whole page with these flowers, but this took a lot more time than I really wanted to take. So I ended up not doing that. I put 3 of the big flowers on there, and then I had this other dialogue stencil that has smaller flowers that I decided to use and just kind of randomly put some flowers on here as to make it look like they were cascading down the page. And I put one at the top and one at the bottom where it was like going off of the page. So that's what I'm doing here, finishing up that last little flower I decided to add to the page. So I have this book here where I stamped a bunch of my stamps into, and then I took this stamp, which is a Dino Weekly stamp image, and I cut it out and decided to use that on the page. But I wanted to add a border on this right side. It seemed like it needed something. So I'm using the red Staz-on ink, and I'm in one of those, what do you call it, pads to put that border on the side of the page. And the way that you can get Staz-on ink off of your stencils is by using a little bit of alcohol on a piece of paper towel, and that will take the Staz-on ink right off of your stencils. That way they're not stained up. I like to clean my stencils, and I know that some people do and some people don't, and I don't know, I just like to keep my supplies clean and taken care of. So then I decided to go around this with the black pen to add like an outline to these shapes that are going down the side of the page. So I put the stencil back on here because this is the easiest way to do it, and then just traced around the stencil. So then I decided to glue my image down, and I used a glue stick, but I always get a glue stick that says that it's permanent because I don't like stuff falling out of my journal. I want to make sure once I stick it down, it stays down. So it is a permanent glue stick. And then I found this quote in my stash that I thought would go good on this page. It says, "You can't be moved by what you see, you have to be moved by what you believe." And it's white paper, so I wanted to make it brown, so I'm just using my Staz-on brown ink to make the paper brown. And then I use Staz-on black ink to make the edges black so that it goes better with my art journal page. So that's what I'm doing here. And then I use the same permanent glue stick to stick it down. So that is the art journal page for today. I thank you guys for stopping by and watching. If you like this video, you can give me a thumbs up. You can also leave me a comment or subscribe to my channel to see more. So thanks for stopping by and watching, and we'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.